Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Good to see ya. Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing well. We're back with our usual Phasmophobia streams today. So, yeah, good to see you all. Hope everybody's week's going well. And without further ado, let's just jump straight into some games today. I feel like we caught up on Monday. Kind of let you guys know where I've been at and what's been going on. But yeah, so today we're just going to jump straight into it. So let's jump on over here. All right. Get our game audio up for you guys. All right, it's been a minute since we've done our usual Phasmophobia streams. TikTok, what's going on? Good to see you guys this morning as well. Hope everybody's having a great day and ready for a little bit of some ghost hunting. Medusa, what's going on? Pulp, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in here. Nonchalant, what's up? Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Okay, guys, I think today we're going to start off with just... let's maybe just start with a quick professional game just to get the... shake off the rust, get it going. Yep, got TikTok back up and running. Had to do like a 30-minute stream on TikTok only before I could do the dual stream again. So, knocked that out Monday, and we are back up and running. Let's maybe just do a little Tanglewood just to get it kicked off here. Going for some perfect games today. We're going to probably work up to maybe some Insanity. If you guys want to see some no evidence games, we could maybe work up to that as well today. But I know a lot of people have been wanting to see more professional and nightmare gameplay. Just, you know, it's more fun to be able to find evidence and look around for stuff. So we're going to do a little bit of that today. And yeah, we'll just kind of keep it moving and grooving and see how we feel as the day goes on. What's going on? Yeah, I've been out of town for the last month or two, so we're just getting back on the regular schedule, but and then had some issues with TikTok not allowing us to do multi-streams, so how to get that worked out. When was the last time I was live? I was live on Monday. Again, we weren't able to do the multi-stream, so I was just live on Twitch for Monday. And then we did like 1 or 2 streams last week, just kind of getting back in the swing of things. So glad to see you here. Hope everybody's been well in the off time that we had. But excited to be back and catch up with everybody and get back to the grind. All right, let's see. Oh, hang on. Let me run outside. I'm getting echo on my game feed. Let's adjust this. I think that's coming through TikTok. Yes, let's remove this real quick. Okay, let me know on TikTok if you guys are still hearing any echoes or anything going on. Let's see. Man, TikTok really messed all my stuff up. So we want this to be here. Let's see. Okay, let's test that. Test. Nope, still nothing. Okay, cable output. Is it this one? Check. No. Man, I thought I got all this figured out, but for some reason TikTok's still being all kinds of crazy on me. Let's see. Can you guys on TikTok hear game audio and me? Or just just hear me, let me know. Could always do it this way. Sorry guys, gotta work out the kinks here on the audio for some reason. Yep, so that's there, and then we need, let's see, PS5 is on, capture and monitor. Let's see. Okay, cable in, yep. I don't know why this isn't showing up on TikTok. Let me try this one more time for you guys. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's coming through on TikTok. Check, check, check. Testing. Interesting. Okay. Let me sort this out. I hate how much the TikTok studio has been throwing everything off for some reason lately. Check, check. Check, check. Check. Man. Promise we'll get back into it real quick. I just don't know why my audio output's not going to TikTok. Let's see, cable input. Let's try this. Close. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Okay, we should be good there. Let me get rid of this other one so you guys aren't getting duplicated audio. Okay, TikTok, let me know. Can you guys hear me? Are we good? Can you hear my talking as well as game volume? I think everything should be fixed now. I just want to make sure that you guys aren't sitting in silence and I just start gaming away. Nice. Okay, cool. All right. Appreciate it, everyone. Okay, we are back up and running. So let's try this again. So we got some interaction here in the hallway already. We do have a haunted mirror. Now, unfortunately, since we did already open the door and go inside, this ghost might already be considerably more active than it should be at the start. So we'll kind of have to keep an eye out for that. Alright, let's try and get our breaker on. I don't see the bone anywhere either. Okay, let's head to the basement, since that's where our breaker's gonna be. And then we can also check if the bone is down there. Okay, a little bit colder down here, but not quite enough for the ghost room. The ghost room should also be pretty cold already at this point, since we started the game a little while ago and let it run. So it should drop temps by now. Here's our room. Okay, lots of interactions going on. Maybe a Pulte? Yeah, there's stuff thrown everywhere. Oh wait, I already got the bone, didn't I? I didn't take a photo of the bone, but I did get it. I think. Oh man. Did it just turn the light off? Sure did. And I don't have my camera. Okay. Let's drop all this here and we'll go grab a few more things and get it going. Okay, I thought it was the rib cage, but I started like spacing out after I had to fix all that. So, appreciate the reminder. Okay. So, let's go ahead and let's get a crucie in there. Let's get our UV since it's touching the lights and stuff and interacting with a whole lot of items. And then we'll do a quick orb check. Alright. Okay, not seeing any. Looks like no orbs. Let's get our crucifix down before I forget. I always like start doing other stuff and forget to actually put this down. And then, yeah, we'll just set up. Maybe we'll get a door interaction. So we'll sit that there. We were already super close to freezing temp, so we'll keep an eye on this. See if we get anything here. Not quite yet. All right, let's keep bringing everything in. It is interesting that there's interactions in the hallway, but also the room is all the way back in the kitchen. So I don't know if maybe it's a wandering ghost or if maybe it just like happened to have knocked it out, but it could be twins or something like that. Yep, could be twins. I personally prefer that's interesting. So just vented on me back there. Yeah, I'd say I probably prefer the tier 3 when it comes to UV. I do like the tier 2 for the kind of 360 coverage, which is definitely nice to have, but I don't know, it's just not quite as bright and a little shorter range and everything. Okay, so let's see, what do we know so far? We know we have spirit box, no orbs, and then that's it so far. So we have our ghost writing set up in there. We don't have freezing temps yet. We haven't got EMF 5. We'll go ahead and get our dots in here. Oh no, I still have my dot set to tier 1 from the Easter challenge. Forgot to switch that over. What's going on, Funny Bone? Yeah, it's been a while, but glad to be back. Glad to see everybody and have a chance to catch up and get back to business. Yeah, it has been quite a while. Okay, let's see. So we've got our dots. We'll grab some more salt, and then let's go ahead and carry an incense, just in case. And then what else do we need? Escape a hunt and repel it. Okay, not bad at all. Gosh, I hate these tier 1 dots. If I forget, guys, try to remind me to change these back to tier 3 before we jump in our next game. Ooh. Oh man. Interesting. It's venting a lot outside of its room, which is kind of making me feel like could be twins or some sort of roaming ghost. Oh, okay, dots, there we go. Oh, did it just walk straight over that salt and not trip it? Okay. Dots. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a wraith. Easy wraith. Yeah, it definitely walked through there. So what would be the wraith's third? EMF 5, okay. EMF 5 is such a pain to try and get. Okay, well, since we can't get since we can't get salt photos, we're just gonna have to bring our firelights in and just get a ton of firelight photos. So we'll do that. I'm trying to think of what else we can get photos of. I guess it'll just be interactions from here, but yeah, we'll get these set up, get all these photos. Let's get some more light in here. Now that we know what we're working with, I really don't want to just sit in the dark. Okay. There's that. Let's grab our, let's see, what order do I want this in? Let's grab our EMF, our camera, and our smudge. Yeah, we could definitely do some predictions here coming up. Yeah, this is still our first game of the day, so easing our way into it. But yeah, we'll do some predictions. Yep, there's our EMF 5. Oh my gosh. Okay, accidental ghost photo. Love that. Don't love how much it just scared me, but man, this ghost is everywhere but here. Did it move rooms or just wandering? Temps are going back up. Oh, my heart rate. No, it's definitely got to be disconnected or something, because that is not what even my watch says. There we go. Good catch. I was like, man, my heart rate's just sitting at 111 this whole time. Might need to go to the doctor. Okay, I mean, it's still definitely way colder in here, and it's not fully just rising temps, so I think we're still in here. Okay, I don't know if maybe I should wait. Did it blow this out and I missed it? Let's maybe move these a little bit, because it seems like it's wandering quite a bit and not really doing a whole lot in the ghost room itself. Okay, there's 2. What? That's garbage. Photos are so finicky on here sometimes. Okay. This one better work. There we go. What's the EMF 5 on? Okay, I think you can take, yeah, you can take multiple photos of the same firelight on different, yeah, that line of sight issue was a doozy. That was a huge issue. Okay, which door did it touch? This one. Okay, one more photo and we can get out of here. What did it just, I don't want to waste it. Uh-oh. Oh, we do need to smudge it and escape a hunt, so this is perfect. Double back on me. No way. I messed up my sprint and I only had 1 smudge on me. Careful, SpongeBob. Pulp, thank you for the hydrate. Ah, that's so annoying. We had that in the bag. Okay, no worries, no worries. First game of the day, we got all 3 dailies finished, so that is not too bad. All right. Let's do another professional. Let's do Willow. I always love the small maps for some quick little warm-up games. Let's see. Need to check one thing real quick. Did my Discord announcement go out? It did. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Okay, let's grab our usual lineup here. So, thermometer, EMF, and camera. And let's see. Fuse box is in the garage. We need to prevent a hunt with a crucifix, capture a ghost photo, and witness an event. Alright. Well, we accidentally got a ghost photo last game, so hopefully we can get that lucky again this game. Okay, let's just hurry and get the power on immediately, and then we can go from there. 46, 47. Got the Ouija board. Okay, let's do a quick look for the bone in here. Let me check the front side of the living room too, because I always forget to like look around here, and then it's like the last place I actually end up searching for the bone. Okay, looking pretty good. Temps all seem normal. 50. Let's see. Still holding steady on the temps. So not in here. Holding steady here too. So either the temps haven't dropped enough in the ghost room yet, or it's looking like we're gonna be in the basement. I don't think anything changed like in the kitchen, right? No. Gotta be basement, right? Yep. Okay. Maybe? We're dropping a little bit, but nothing crazy. There's the bone. Man. It's a tiny one. Okay. Could always use the Ouija board and ask it where the room is if our temps are being kind of finicky. Nope, there we go. Okay, perfect. Let's get our EMF in here, and yeah, we'll go ahead and toss the camera here as well. All right, now the fun of just moving everything in. Oh yeah, it's interacting with a bunch of spray paint cans down there now. Shut some doors so we know if it interacts. You've gotten to the point in Tanglewood and Willow if something moved, you can tell. Yeah. It almost like translates to other maps too sometimes, where it's like, you know, these shelves have all these types of items and stuff, and you can start to notice those same like almost copy and pasted sections of maps or like assets that they use. Oh, I forgot the tier 3 dots. Come on, guys. Amateur hour. What are we doing today? All right. What is going on? What timer is going off? Oh. TikTok live dropped? TikTok, you guys still here? It's saying that TikTok live ended, but it's still showing up for me. That's so strange. Okay. Yeah, TikTok's still here on my end, but for some reason I just got an alert saying that it disconnected. Okay, EMF 3. I don't see any orbs. Ooh. That's a pretty early hunt. Hang on, let's run outside and look at that real quick. Cause I need to see what our sanity's at, because that, unless our sanity has just dropped a ton. I mean, we haven't got evented on or anything, so our sanity should still be pretty high, which means that it might be a ghost that can hunt early. We're at 88%. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember which ghosts. So demons can obviously hunt super early. Could have also been, I think, a yokai, because I was using my walkie-talkie. What else can hunt that early? I mean, it tried hunting at 86. Okay, so we know it's got to be what? A demon, a yokai. What are the other ones that can hunt super early? Couldn't be a mimic. Demon, spirit. Spirit I don't think can hunt that early though. Oh man, let me see if I can remember. Okay, so let me pull it up. I got a little cheat sheet over here. So Banshee, Demon, Yokai, Onryo, and Mimic. Okay. So could be a demon for sure. A yokai can hunt up to 80% when talking. Onryo would have to be like if the lights went out. Let's see. Can hunt as early as 87% for a Banshee. Hunts when target sanity is 50% or lower, even if the target is outside, meaning it can hunt as early as... Oh, average sanity. So it's got to be a demon then, right? I don't think it can be anything else. I think it has to be a demon since it's like 90% sanity when it just tried hunting. So if that's the case, we'll do some more just to find out. But let's check. What are the demons' evidences? UV, ghost riding, and freezing temps. So let's bring all that in. We'll bring a smudge stick. Yeah, because that might be an early demon hunt for sure. So let's get the light on, and then yeah, we'll head down, check that out, get these last couple things in place. Oh, so the fuse box is still on. Probably should have brought an extra crucifix with me too. It's all right. We'll get all of our evidence items in there so that they can at least be set up. Did it burn it twice already? Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna toss this here. And then I'm gonna go run and hide a little bit. Okay. We are gonna drop a smudge there. And let's think. Let's get another crucifix, another smudge, and then we could grab some salt as well to set up in there. Start getting some photos knocked out, which we already have a decent amount. We have 4, so a few more to go. So smudge, crucifix, and salt I think will be good. We need a ghost photo and a witness an event. So not great considering we have a demon, but we'll make it work. Thankfully, we're not playing on 0-second grace period. Bone hunt. I already got the bone on this one, so we should be good. And I believe I remember to take a photo this time. Calling it he loses. Oh, come on. Where's the faith? Oh, we have ghost riding. Okay. Wait, is ghost riding a demon? Yeah, it is. Okay, so it'd be ghost riding, UV, and freezing temps. By far have freezing temps. I mean, it has to be a demon. With everything that we know and with that hunt. Okay, there's our ghost event. What did it interact with? Okay, got that one. What else? Is it the wrench? No. Must be something on the shelf. EMF 4. Okay. Let's think. What else do we need? We need a ghost photo. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be awful. Guess we'll just sit here for a minute. I mean, the only other thing that it could be is a mimic, but we have no orbs anywhere. But let's just do another check. Just on the off chance that we missed it. No, okay. For sure good on that. So yeah, now we just need to get UV, and then last couple photos, including a ghost photo, which is gonna be tricky. So we have 3 photos left, so we could save those. I think what we'll do now is let's take our UV with us. I'm gonna set this upstairs and set up more salt around the island so I can loop it, try and get a photo, and then we can also confirm the UV on that salt. So let's get this tossed here, leave our camera, and we'll go ahead and just leave our last smudge too so we have full inventory. Let's see, where's the wraith? Okay, so we know we have a demon almost 100%. So all we need now, let's grab 2 things of salt, and let's see, sanity's at 60, so we should be able to get a hunt pretty soon. And we'll just grab 1 more smudge stick just to be certain. I will, unfortunately, very unfortunately, I'm going to need to go get the crucifix from the basement as well. I'm going to spread these out, though, because I want to really slow it down so that I'm able to get our ghost photo. So we can smudge it, or we also have the salt in place to slow it that way. Get our UV propped there. Alright, I'm going to take the camera just in case there's like an event or something that happens, but we're going to go try and grab the crucifix and hopefully bring it back up to the kitchen. That way we can sit there safely. Okay, walk through that salt. I'm not going to take the photos though. Okay, we'll hold this in our hand so it can't spawn on top of us. And yeah, now we're going to go sit in the kitchen. Okay. So that'll cover us there. Smudge stick, camera, smudge stick. Alright. We're live. There's that UV. Oh no, come back. What are you doing? There we go. Okay. Phew. Thought I was gonna mess that one up. Alright, that's everything we need. Let's get on out of here. First perfect game of the day down. Okay. Okay, perfect. So all 3 objectives. Let's see, 3-star photos across the board, and we have demon selected. There it is. GG's in the chat. Oh man, Medusa redeeming the Point Hope map selection. Okay. So we'll do Point Hope on this next one. Okay. Not too bad. Got our tier 3 firelights. Also, while I'm here, let's go ahead and switch our dots back to tier 3. And then we can upgrade that firelight. Okay. Let's make sure I change that in the loadout too. Gosh, those tier 3 firelights are so nice to have. Okay, so let's see. There's no other like challenges going on, right? Okay. Now that the Easter challenge is over, got nothing else going right now. So we will do Point Hope on professional. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and then we will kick it off from there. So I will be right back. All right, we are back, ready to go. And let's see. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna restart the TikTok stream real quick. So, if you're watching on TikTok and you get disconnected, I'll be live like in 20 seconds again. Just gotta reset the stream, and then we will be good to go. All right, so we're gonna reset TikTok, and then we will kick this off with Point Hope. So, let's see. All right, good to go over on TikTok again. Switch back over to OBS, and we are ready to rock and roll. Let's get our music cut off here. All right. All right, Point Hope on professional difficulty to kick us off. Fuse box downstairs, always the best option for sure. Okay. So, we will start with our usual loadout, if you want to call it that, I guess. Okay. And yeah, we will, oh, headphones are glitching out here. Okay, yeah, so we will start off by finding the ghost room. Always got to ring the bell first, though. Gonna check in here. I feel like the bone has spawned in that bathroom so many times for me. So I always like to check it before I go on a wild goose chase, checking the entire building. All right. See if we can find the bone. My usual loadout is video cam, thermo, and flashlight. I do like starting with the video camera sometimes. It can be nice, but it's also, if you don't get orbs, you're not really getting a whole lot out of it. It is nice to be able to eliminate orbs pretty early, as well as the fact of it's a very easy to tell evidence if there is orbs. I've started using the EMF on my initial loadout, which I didn't used to do, but it's been nice just so if you do get interactions or something seems like it might be out of place, you can kind of check it. As well as if you happen to get an early EMF 5, but you got orbs from the van the other day on Woodwind. I've always wanted to get that. Playing like a... I've seen people get that when they're playing no evidence. Okay, already killed the breaker. So, no Jinn. It's a little bit chilly in this room. Hold on, let's check if the breaker's off or... Yeah, it seems like it is. I didn't know if maybe it just blew out the lights in here, if this is the room. Okay. Not hunting, so we're still safe. Oh yeah, I know you don't do no evidence. That'd be a dream come true on no evidence though, to get orbs from the van. Okay, nothing here. Still not seeing the bone anywhere either. Forget how much debris there is on the ground on this map too. Okay. We should be... I mean, we're running out of rooms here, so either we've missed something or it's gonna be way up towards the top. Okay, there's the bone. There we go. What are our temps at? Still 48. Maybe it was one of the lower ones and we missed it. Or the temps hadn't fully dropped yet. I swear, if it's this top level, I hate when it's up here. I mean, it doesn't seem suspiciously cold. We need to get the breaker back on though, so that the rest of the building can warm up. Kind of help us figure out for sure where the room is a little easier. Yeah, 47. 40. I mean, it could be this one. I don't think that's enough of a difference though. Okay, we'll start heading back down. Maybe it was one of these rooms on the way up. I mean, everything's looking like 48 to 50. So honestly, who knows? It could be like the front entrance or something that we just kind of ran through at the start without paying too much attention. A lot of times, if the ghost room is like the living room or like whatever the first room in the building is, I just completely miss it because I run through just trying to start finding evidence. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll work our way down here, but okay, here we go. Yeah, first room. Okay, don't hate that entirely. Also, does explain why it turned off the breaker so early. Okay, toss our stuff here and start loading in. Well, that's much easier than having to carry all of our gear like up 11 flights of stairs, so not mad about that at all. We're gonna grab 2 crucifix just to cover the full area to start, and we need motion sensor, incense, and blow out a firelight. Okay, we'll go ahead and bring our camera in so we can check for orbs and just have that set to go. Serious question, how did people figure out the ferryman banner based off the 3 pics on the wall? That's a good question. I heard somebody recently say that they're pretty sure like some of the game developers had kind of left some hints or had tipped some people off to kind of get the ball rolling, because, you know, once one or two people figure it out, everybody's gonna know it pretty quick. But that's at least what I heard. I don't know if that's true though. Okay, put this one here, and then the other one on the opposite side. That should be good there. We are getting pretty low in temps already too. Oh, spoke too soon. Okay. We're definitely still in here because I'm still seeing my breath, but okay. We'll start loading in. So let's see. We'll get our salt. We can get our motion sensor and our firelight. We'll wait on the firelight. Let's get our motion sensor. Let's just keep working on all of our evidences. We'll get the motion sensor just so we can know it's definitely in there, and doesn't leave, and then also knock out that challenge. So we get all this set. Okay, we have an EMF 3 interaction. I don't know which item that's on though, so we'll just wait. Can you put this here? Yeah, nice. Oh, no way. That timing was crazy. It almost looked like it was showing up on dots, but that was weird. It was like half. Couldn't tell if it was like half dots, half real, or if it was just the dots were hitting it since it was fully showing. Okay, get our motion sensor. Okay, our temps are still dropping, so we might end up getting freezing temps. What did it interact with? This book here. Nope, not that book. Well, shoot. Okay, well that's our two photo mess ups were allowed. I feel like we might get freezing temps, but okay, just walk through that. I'm also going to pull my video camera over here so we can check. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Jeez. Okay, we have our dots. It's our first evidence. It's gonna try and bait me into wasting my last photo. I can't do it. Okay, definitely no ghostwriting. And that's an EMF 5. Okay, dots and EMF 5, so we're looking at a Wraith, Oni, can't be a Goryo. Is it another Wraith already? Let's go get some salt. We can figure that one out pretty quickly. Okay. We also need a firelight for our challenge. We'll get some salt, and then we'll get incense because we are within pretty much all ghost hunting range. Now could it still be? Okay, spirit box would be Wraith. We'll put the salt down and our firelight for our challenges and photos, and then we can grab our spirit box and our UV after that. Okay, I'm gonna put this like right here in the center, right by the motion sensor. I think that's a Wraith. It did kind of disappear right when it got to the edge, so we'll wait to be 100% sure, but I'm fairly certain that's gonna be another Wraith. 2 out of 3 games already with the same ghost. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run back out. Okay. Did you know only the female ghost can be the kid and crawling? I did not know that. Prediction? Yeah, we can do a prediction on the next game after this one. Yeah, we'll get that set up after this. Let's see. Let's bring our spirit box so we can confirm Wraith. And then we'll bring a couple more firelights for our photos. Let's see. Still need quite a few photos. And then, oh, we just have to cleanse the area as our last challenge. So that's super easy. Another EMF 5. Should get this pretty quickly. Yep, okay. So we have another Wraith. Wow, that's crazy. It's so bizarre how sometimes you just get the same ghost like back to back. Or close to back in this case. Keep checking stuff. As long as they all count as interactions and we don't get messed up by that. I'd love to get a ghost photo through the dots, but I don't wanna miss and waste a photo because we don't have any more deletes left. I'm tempted. I don't know if those shadow ones count as photos. Nice. Okay, ghost photo and that interaction. Another interaction. Okay. We're looking good here. Just keep an eye on anything that moves, any firelights that go out, and yeah, get these last 3 photos and get out of here. It's Wraith Wednesday. What's going on, Caroline? I see you in the chat. Okay. I don't think you can get multiple ghost photos. I think that's always the one thing that I want to get because I know those are worth more money, but I think you can only do that on multiplayer if a different person takes the other photos. There we go. And there's our last photos. Oh, what? That's garbage. Okay, just gotta cleanse the area, and that should be it. That's so annoying, man. That should be an easy interaction and burned crucifix photos. The interactions are being kind of weird today, which is always an issue, though. It's always trying to do that. Okay. Well, 1 photo off from a perfect game because the game hates us today. So that's fun.
Welcome back.
All right. Okay, sweet. All right, let me complete the Point Hope Redemption. Okay, what map should we do next, guys? What do you want to see? We haven't done Ridgeview yet. We've done Tanglewood, Willow, and Point Hope. So what do you think about either Ridgeview or Woodwinds? Edgefield. I hate Edgefield. Come on. We could do Edgefield. Did Medusa become Australian? Arnar. Okay, I'm also going to add an extra dots because sometimes it's nice to have 2 set up in there. I don't know why I have 2 ghostwriting books though. Okay, I'm gonna do Ridgeview, but I'm also gonna bump us up to our custom nightmare. Should be this one. Did I want to do that prediction instead of... Oh, predicting which column it's in? Yeah, we could try that. Yeah, if you want to make a prediction of if the ghost will be in column 1, 2, or 3, and then I could leave this up for like a minute or two. Just make it like a 2-minute submission, and I'll just like leave this up, and we can let people vote real quick. And let's see. So we got all our normal stuff. Oh, that's not what I want. Gosh, I wish the cursor speed was faster. Ghost speed 100, roaming frequency, activity. So 2 evidences. Yeah. This will be perfect. Okay. So we'll do this on Ridge View. 2 evidences. Little custom nightmare. Okay. So let's get our headgear. And what do we need? Escape the ghost, get it to blow out a firelight, and prevent with a crucifix. So we'll start with our normal loadout, because I do believe starting sanity was still at 100. So we'll be good there. Alright, we got our prediction going over here on Twitch. So you guys can vote right now before we start. We're doing columns on this one instead of specific ghosts, so you can choose if you think it's going to be column 1, column 2, or column 3. So we'll give you just a quick moment to go ahead and make your predictions, and then we'll go inside once everybody's got their votes in. Okay, I see column 3 getting some votes there. You don't know if you can vote? Does it allow you to vote? I'm fine if you want to vote, but I guess I don't know if Twitch allows you to vote since you made the prediction. Okay, so let's see, how long do we have left on that? Okay, submissions are closed on that, so we got some votes on column 3. Okay, let's see what we can make happen. Here's the bone off the start. I always love when you can just get that knocked out immediately. Okay, we're gonna check the garage for power. Nope. Okay. I'm just gonna check these 2 rooms, and then we're just gonna basically sprint downstairs to get the power on before we do anything else. Ooh, a little chilly down here. Potentially ghost room. I don't know if that's enough of a difference yet. It's like 4 or 5 degrees colder. So let's check upstairs a little bit more. That might be it though. So maybe we're basement. 56. I think we're gonna be basement. Okay. Yeah, let's head back down there, see if the temperature has dropped any more. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're down here for sure. We gotten any interactions? I don't see anything. Am I live on YouTube? No, we're just doing Twitch and TikTok are the 2 places that I'm live. But over on YouTube is where, like, after this stream is finished today, the stream VOD will go on YouTube. But yeah, I don't stream directly to YouTube. It's just like an archive for all the VODs afterwards. Okay, let's get a crucifix, our camera, and we can bring our ghost writing book. Get all these in there. All right. Let me know, those that are watching, did you guys finish the Easter challenge? I only got to play a little bit of the Easter challenge just to try it out, but did anybody get like the tier 3 trophy unlocked? Or how far did everybody get? Okay, I'm not seeing any orbs. So I think we're probably good on that. Let's get our crucifix down, our ghost writing. What was that interaction? Okay. Photo of that. Check our temps again. Still dropping a little bit. Okay. Let's see. We'll get dots and spirit box and UV. And then we'll go from there. Heck no, too much grinding for tier 3. Yeah, it seemed like it was a pretty steep one to unlock this time around. Which is pretty crazy. Okay. UV, spirit box, and our dots. So we get those in. And then hopefully we can figure out what we got going here. So we already have the bone, which is super nice. So now all we have to do is finish our challenges. Okay, spirit box immediately. Okay, I heard. Is this a hunt? What's happening? Oh my gosh. That was going for so long. Okay. So we had an event there. Oh my gosh. That was so loud in my ear. Okay, got that interaction photo. Still nothing on UV, so we can get some salt to check that. EMF 3. Still no 5s. And how's our temps looking? 36. So we're still dropping. What's going on, everybody on TikTok? Hope everybody's days are going well. Brooke, thank you for the GG over on TikTok. Really appreciate it. Okay, let's get our salt. Check that. Let's check our camera as well. In case we're getting a Goryo by chance. We can also put a motion sensor in there just so that we know if it's walking through that area. We need to prevent like with it. Oh, okay, so we have it on dots. So now we know. Let's see. Oh, it can't be Goryo with spirit box. Okay. Phantom, Wraith, Dio, and Yokai. Guys, if this is another Wraith, I swear. Okay. So we got some salt to check for the Wraith. We need a firelight for the challenge, right? Yep. And then we have a smudge just in case. Probably need a lighter to actually use all these items. Gracie, thank you for the likes. Thanks for the follow as well over on TikTok. Really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get our salt kind of set up right here in the middle. Okay, no Wraith. So that is good to know. Can get those photos now. Don't need that. Do we need a ghost photo? No. Okay. There's all those photos. So we need to prevent a hunt with the crucifix, get it to blow out the firelight, and then escape a hunt. So, Phantom, Yokai, and a Dio. Those are all fairly easy to tell. Phantoms, you can tell pretty easy. Either getting a ghost photo, and it'll disappear on there. So we could try that since we have dots. Maybe I should get our second thing of dots down here, so we can get kind of some more area covered. Because if we get a photo in dots, we could confirm or deny a phantom. Okay, still in here. I feel like as soon as I start to go get the other dots, it's gonna show up on dots. I knew it. Okay, not a phantom. So we have either a yokai or a dio. So that'll be super easy to get figured out once we have a hunt going. So all we need to see is see a hunt, see what its speed is, and then we'll know whether it's either of those last two. A dio is super easy to tell, so we'll get that going. Okay. Let's see, how many photos do I still need? Just 2. Let's leave 1 salt. I want to bring another smudge stick. And then we're going to set ourselves up in the dining room to loop the ghost around the table there. Okay. So let's toss our salt here. We'll kind of spread it out. Get our cruci down. And then... yeah, let's go grab our camera super quick. Let's see. I should probably go ahead and just move our other crucifix upstairs as well, but we can wait. Let's get the power back on. It still hasn't blown that firelight out, has it? This is a weirdly calm ghost. Okay. Hasn't tried to start a hunt. And hasn't blown out a firelight. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and move this upstairs so that we're fully covered up here. And then let's see. What else should we set up? Could go get a couple more of the firelights and just put them around the table so that once we get a hunt going, we can for sure get that last challenge knocked out. We're playing with no cursed item on this one, so we're actually playing a custom nightmare game mode. So we have 2 evidences, but no cursed object, no hiding places, all the fun stuff. It's shy, might be a shade. So we are playing with 2 evidences, so we already know it has dots and spirit box. So we were down to 4. We did a wraith test with salt, but it did walk through the salt, so not that. And then we got a ghost photo where the ghost is seen in it, so it can't be a phantom either. So we're down to a yokai and a dio. So once we get one hunt going, we should be able to know pretty quickly, since dios are so slow. It's a dio. I hope it's a dio. That's my favorite. I'd say dios are probably my favorite ghost. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of fun ones. Dios are fun. Obakes are really fun with the shapeshift and the handprints. I hate mimics. Hantus are also kind of cool. Just because like the change of speed based on the temperature of the room, and then also if you have the fuse box off, you can see its breath while it's hunting. So those are also kind of a neat one. Man, this thing does not want to hunt at all, though. Let me... I guess I'll go sit in here so my sanity can drain. So bizarre that it doesn't want to hunt. Obake are my fave because they're unique, mimic, least fave. Yeah, 100% agree with that take. That's a great take. The Obakes are super interesting. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. You're just a slow old deal. Oh, it's going to be fully stopped on that salt now. I don't think think I need to smudge it for a challenge, but just in case. I think the only thing we need now is to get it to burn a crucifix. Okay. Easy money. Okay. So we got our Dio. We get our 2 salt photos we need. Alright. And then, yeah, we will move both of our crucifix down into the basement and hopefully get it to burn one of those up. I don't know where in the basement it spawned exactly, but hopefully that'll at least cover enough of the area. So now we should be able to just kind of chill and wait for another hunt. I did smudge it. I didn't start a timer, but I'll go ahead and start one now just so we have a general idea of when it can start hunting. Orbs are my worst enemy because they aren't real evidence, so I panic every time I see it. Yeah, orbs are a tricky one. The only time I really like orbs is if I'm playing on no evidence, because then it's a guaranteed mimic, but that's a very rare thing to find. Yeah. The orbs can be tricky. They are pretty nice, though, at times, just because you know if the orbs leave a room, you know that the ghost room has changed 100%. So it's at least nice for that to like be able to know the ghost room, just because temperature sometimes takes a while for that to actually change. Okay, we got our last challenge. So orbs are handy in that way, but it's always sketchy with the mimic. Do you mostly play like no evidence or all 3 evidence or somewhere in between? Okay, let's make sure I got this all right. Yeah. All right. Another perfect game in the book. Yep, yeah, temperature is what I typically use, but if you do have a ghost, with orbs, the orbs will instantly move to a different room if the ghost room changes. So it can be pretty handy in that way. Just again, yeah, kind of like what you're saying. Temperature takes a while for it to like update or for it to change when it moves rooms. Still kind of new, level 50 something. Nice. Yeah. I will say the first prestige, like first time getting up to 100 takes a very long time just because you can't play at like higher multipliers. Like I'm playing Nightmare, but I'm getting a 5.2 multiplier. So once you reach level 100 the first time, if you want a prestige, it definitely starts going quicker after that. Excuse me. Okay, let's do some woodwind. Haven't done that one yet. We can wait on the prediction. We'll just kind of do it every now and then, but yeah, we'll wait on this one. So let's jump into woodwinds.
All right, we're here.
Does the multiplayer go up on modes when I prestige? What do you mean by that? When you prestige, you get to keep all of the difficulties that you've unlocked. So it's not like you have to go all the way back to amateur. Oh, the multiplier. It doesn't go up on it, so it stays the same, but you don't have to unlock them again. So like once you prestige and you're back to level 1, you still have I'm trying to remember what they're called. Amateur. What's the second one? Amateur, intermediate, professional, nightmare, insanity, and custom. You still have all of those options, so you can still play, which is partly why like you can prestige so much faster the next time. Like if you play on customs, I've got like a custom that I play a lot that's like a 10 times or a 12 times multiplier, and the fact that you can do that from level 1 after you prestige makes it so much faster, because on that, if you win like a 10 or 12 times multiplier game, I think you'll go from like level 1 to level 8 in like one match, so it goes a lot quicker. How many times can you prestige? So the max level on Phasmophobia is probably one of the most insane things I've ever seen in a game. You can prestige 20 times. And then once you prestige the 20th time, the highest level is level 9,999, which is just absurd. I don't think, to my knowledge, I don't think that there's anybody that has actually legitimately reached max level. There's some people that have like cheated to do it. But I think like the highest I've seen that's like legitimate level is like prestige 20 level 2,000 or 3,000, which is still absolutely insane the amount of time you got to put in. Yeah, it is super crazy how far you can go in this game. I'm still only prestige 2. We're getting close to prestige 3 though. I've as you guys know, I've been off for a little while on the stream, so my prestige grind has been lacking a bit. Okay, so we need prevent a hunt with a crucifix, cleanse the area, and then finds with EMF. Okay, so we'll just start with our normal loadout. Also, if you guys are oh wait, let's see. But when you prestige, you lose money and items. Yes, that's the only downside. You do reset your money and you have to unlock the items again. However, since you have the difficulty multiplier still unlocked, you can unlock them quite a bit quicker than the first time. I always say like the first time you're playing up to like level 50, or even 100, but like level 50 is once you have all the difficulties unlocked. That first 0 to 50 is the hardest part. After that, it starts going a lot quicker. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream on TikTok and you want to be able to see the full screen and full gameplay, I am also live over on Twitch. My username is right below me here on TikTok or in my TikTok bio if you want to come on over and say hi. Okay. So we got our normal stuff here. Guess we can do a quick check for orbs from the van. Never hurts. Oh, we actually have it. You see that? Okay, we have orbs. Man, if we were playing on a zero evidence, that'd be super nice. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna leave the thermometer for right now and just go get this set up over there. Are we in this tent or are we in front of the tent? Where did the orbs just go? Okay, there it is. Okay, so we're in the tent. There's our EMF. Okay, got our first interaction and our first challenge both knocked out. I did hear something else get interacted with. Okay, very active ghost off the jump. I forgot to grab my headgear. I was like, why is it so dark in here? Okay. Let's see. So, we'll grab our headlamp and then let's see what else. Okay. August, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. We're just doing solos today. But if we do community games in the future, I've had a lot of requests for that, so if we do that, that'll be announced over on my Discord, which is a free to join community for people to get updates on my lives and everything, as well as find other people to play with. There's some game lobbies and voice lobbies on the Discord, so you can find people to play with as well. But yeah, if we do community games in the future, that's where that'll be announced. Okay. I think we probably need to be in the room. Only thing I've been having issues with is the Goryo. I haven't been able to see it on dots, even when I'm not in the room. That's a tough one. Yeah, so the only way you can see the Goryo is through dots on the camera and when you're not in the room. So it's a little bit of a tricky one. I I mean, the best way to do that is always just to set up your camera, set up dots. Oh, I don't have my camera. Let me out of here. Yeah, set up your video camera and your dots, and then you just watch from the truck. Even then, you can't see from the van. It's pretty tough. Dots is a tough one to get anyway, just because it's kind of random when ghosts will even show up on dots. And then Gorios are just especially tricky. Alright, let's go ahead and get an incense just to be safe at this point. And then we'll get our dots and our UV in here. Kind of strange it vented all the way out here, with this being the ghost room, but yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. So no ghost writing. So put our dots here for nice coverage. That portal room isn't gonna build itself. Reese, did you look at the portal room on our Minecraft server? I made some hefty dents in that. Okay, we have UV. That's our last evidence. Okay, interactions. We need to cleanse the area and prevent with a crucifix. So let's go ahead and cleanse the area. And yeah, let's run back over. Let's see. What's your favorite map? Ooh, I'd say it's between Willow and Ridgeview for me. There's a lot that I enjoy about different maps, but those are probably like consistently my top two. So we need to prevent with a crucifix. So I'm gonna bring an extra crucifix. And let's see, what are we working with? Banshee, Hantu, and Obake. So we could keep an eye out for those handprints. And then we could look for a Banshee Scream. Actually no, not yet. I need to have an incense with me still. So we will set this up so we can hopefully get it to burn a crucifix. Gonna set this up in the outer area in case it wanders out. And then we'll just place the salt right here. Okay, there's a handprint over there. Not our 6-finger handprint, though. Okay, so let's see. We still need quite a few photos. We need to prevent a hunt with a crucifix. And then obviously we still need to identify it. We do also still need the bone. So let's actually... I'm gonna grab my camera and go look for that. Oh, look. Oh, thought that was it. Just a toothbrush. Okay, just turn this back on in here. Oh, that was weird. Okay, no UV. Just kind of leave this here so if it does trigger that. This thing's venting quite a bit on me now, so we do kind of need to pick up the pace. Okay, there's our crucifix burn. So let's actually go get a couple photos of that. Interaction, burned crucifix, perfect. Okay, let's go see if we can find the bone. What do you guys think it is? Are we thinking Banshee, Hantu, or Obake? Point Hope equals garbage. I hate Point Hope. I don't know if you were in here just a little while ago. We played Point Hope actually this morning. Over on Twitch, we have redemptions that viewers can use their channel points for. A few of which are selecting the map that I have to play. So One of my mods was nice enough to choose Point Hope knowing how much I hate it. So we started off with that earlier today. But yeah, totally agree. I hate that map layout. It is one of the worsts. Okay, I can't... I'm not seeing the bone anywhere. Such a good person, of course. Alright. I only did that map a few times and one was to get... Oh. Ooh. You're awfully speedy, aren't you? Oh. Just shape-shifted. Guys, I'm not in a good shape here. Whew. Okay, I did not expect to make it out of that. Pretty sure we got the Obake shapeshift on that. I don't wish that map on my worst enemy. You guys saw a shapeshift, right? I'm pretty sure we had it on there. Also, where did it start that hunt from? It seemed like it was like over here, maybe? Okay, let's put some more salt down. What we can do first, though, is check for our orb, see if it's moved. Yeah, okay, still there. Let's throw our other 3 salts here. And... oh, we haven't even taken those other 3 salt photos, have we? Okay. 1, 2, and 3. We still didn't find the bone, though, did we? Oh, that's why it started a hunt. It already burned this twice. Okay. I'm gonna go take some sanity meds, and then we're gonna look for the bone. And get out of here. Unless I find it on my way out, which would be super nice. Okay. Thought that was it for a second there. Okay, we'll grab this guy. We're gonna pop a couple sanity meds just so we don't have to worry about a hunt. Honestly, I'm gonna carry one on me too, just because it gives us extra sprint. Okay. Where is this thing at? I'm thinking it's gonna be somewhere over here because I feel like I didn't check here yet, but I'm not seeing it. I already checked the bathroom, but we'll check it again. I have been known to miss it once or twice before. I feel like it got so much darker. That was weird. You guys haven't seen it, and I just walked right past it, right? I feel like it's gonna be like super obvious somewhere, and I'm just completely walking past it. I will say, 9 times out of 10, if I cannot find the bone on this map, it's somewhere in this back little corner. And we don't need any more photos, so we should be good. Do we feel pretty good on Obake? I'm like second guessing myself on if that was a real shapeshift. I'd love to get the handprint just to know for certain. I don't really want to sit here too long to find out, but I don't want to leave and be wrong. Oh, let me check real quick. Do mimics have UV? They do. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go get the thermometer again real quick. Because there is technically still a chance that it's a mimic. Could have been like a mimic shapeshift. But let's just make sure that we don't have freezing temps. And then we'll go ahead and lock in Obake as our guest and get on out of here. Yeah, I totally forgot that mimic was still in play. Ooh, that is close. Okay. We'll give it a second just in case, but by this point of the game, since it's been so long, the temperature, if it was going to be freezing temp, should already be down to like 19. It should be far down below freezing. Okay, I think we're pretty safe to go with our guess. And there it is. We got our Obake handprint. Okay. Let's get on out of here. Nothing better than getting that handprint just to know. Okay, let's make sure. Oh, come on. So we got all 3 challenges. We have 3 star photos across the board. We picked up the bone, and we have Obake circles. I swear, if this was a mimic mimicking both the shapeshift and the handprint, that'd be insane. There we have it.
There's some jobs ready for you.
All right. I'll give Edgefield a run. Yeah, totally. All right. So we'll do same settings, and we'll hit Edgefield this time. Did I say Edgeview? I always combine Ridgeview and Edgefield for some reason in my brain. Okay, so we need to cleanse the area, detect with a parabolic, and repel while it's chasing. Not bad. Let's get our headlamp this time. Okay. You've been getting used to Edgefield. I don't mind it. It's just, I don't know if I'm gonna play this style of map. Okay, I thought I heard something. If I'm gonna play this style of map, I'd almost rather just play Ridgeview or Tanglewood or Willow. I don't know. Just out of all the house options, not my favorite. There's also just like no good looping places on this map. Really, the only option is the living room couch, and I cannot tell you how many times I've lost because of trying to loop around that. Okay, let's go to the basement, get the power on. I think we might be in that that upstairs bathroom because there's an interaction there. Okay. Don't see the bone down here anywhere. Head back up, and then we can check the second story for the bone as well. 55, so maybe it's kitchen and it was just nearby. Okay, looks like it's probably kitchen then. Okay, gonna toss the EMF there for now, and then I'm gonna walk with this just in case it's wandering or following us at all, and try and find the bone. Let's see. I don't loop ghosts, I just hide behind the fridge. Yeah, no, see, that's Ridgeview too. That's why Ridgeview is so much better. It's got the dining room table to loop around, and then it's got the little fridge hiding spot. It's the perfect combo. All right, let's head back on down, and we can start setting up in the kitchen. Go from there. Yeah, definitely in here. So let's drop that. Let's get some lights on in here too. Might help a little bit. All right. So we can start getting everything set up here. I'm gonna grab 2 crucies just because it's a little bit of a weird zone where it kind of spills into the hallway almost. So gonna go ahead and do that just so we have plenty of coverage with our crucifix. Okay, let's see. Any orbs? Not seeing anything. We'll check the neighboring rooms in case it's like technically in one of these rooms. Okay, just got an interaction out here. 3. Oh. Okay. Let's get our other one here. Get a quick interaction photo. Also, if you guys don't know, a good way to know if it's going to count as an interaction photo is to... I always like to toss my EMF down there so I can hear it still beeping. If there is an EMF reading on something, it'll still count as an interaction. But the second that that EMF reading disappears, it no longer will count as an interaction. So you've missed the interaction at that point. Okay, there's our first hunt attempt. I'm gonna start a timer just to have going. Get our book down. Let's get our photos of our crucifix real quick. Interaction and burned crucifix. Interaction on that as well. Make sure none of these are EMF 5s. Okay, not getting anything on Spirit Box right now. Ooh. Okay. So that was past like the demon time and everything. Interaction and ghostwriting. Another interaction there. Okay, I'm gonna move this up. Seems like pretty aggressive for what our sanity should be at. Oh wait, hold on. Wow, those burned crucifix were pretty back to back. So we have ghostwriting and then... Wait, is that all we have so far? I think that's it. Okay. We need to get our UV. I'm thinking it might be another demon, honestly. We're gonna bring this. Let's go ahead and take some sanity just until we get a little more set up and good to go here. But yeah, that could be a demon just based on how quickly it burned those crucifix just back to back like that. So we'll keep an eye on our UV. We'll set this here so if we get any footprints. Let's adjust our camera. Okay, we can turn that guy off. Let's see. Do we need a ghost photo? No. So we can get a photo of this burned crucifix. There we go. Okay. I guess I don't really need to be checking this because we already have our 2 evidences. But yeah, we know that it is... Wait, I keep saying that it's our 2 evidences. We don't have a second evidence yet. So we might have freezing temps. We're actually pretty close to that, which would also be a demon. So there it is, freezing temps. Can't be a shade because it has interacted with us in here. I'm really leaning towards the demon again. Second demon of the day, if it is. Okay, there's our salt photos. Okay. So, let's head outside, grab some more stuff. I just realized I don't even have a lighter on me for that incense, so that would have been quite a bummer. We need our parabolic for a challenge. We need to repel and cleanse the area, which can be done all at the same time. So yeah, we'll just grab 2 more smudge sticks, and then we'll go sit in here and wait for some parabolic activity. Honestly, I might go ahead and move this crucifix into here so we could kind of hide here in case we do need to loop the ghost. And then we can just sit in here and... Hey, Ghosty. Wish I hadn't used all my photos already. I hate that that doesn't count as one. Oh, that's not good. That it just tried to spawn on top of us in here. Oof. I don't even know where I should hide now. Hold on. Let me drop this again. Let's grab a motion sensor. I don't want to take another sanity, but might need to. Let's think. Demon, Rev, or Moroi. I'm going to set up with a motion sensor and my smudge sticks in the basement. Let's toss that so we can grab our parabolic. Please don't spawn on me. I'm so nervous having to shuffle things down here like this. Okay, now we'll just kind of sit and wait for it. Let's see. Oh yeah, we'll definitely know by the hunt if it's a Rev. Just remember, sanity meds don't stack. You'll waste them if you take them back to back. I'm pretty sure that you can take them at the same time, and it'll still just take a little bit for it to load. I could test that though on a game if I have my sanity monitor on. Okay, so turn the fuse off. There's our parabolic sounds. Okay, all we have to do now is escape a hunt and smudge it. I'm just gonna sit right here. Can't tell if it's hunting. Not hunting. Let's put this at the door. I hate like the auto exposure adjustment it does. Like it just made it so dark if I'm close to this. So much darker. Okay. What do you think, guys? Demon, Rev, Moroi? God, what an awful map for these ghosts. Just all the fastest and most aggressive ghosts. I think no Rev. A Rev should be even slower. Okay, let's start a timer. That's a demon, my boy? Well, if it is, that'd be our second demon of the day. We've had... Let's think. We've had a Dio, and then we've had like 2 or 3 Wraiths. Oh yeah, Moroi would be way faster. Rev should be a lot slower. So Demon is really the only one that makes sense. Okay, so now we just need to do our challenges. But that would make sense because I was already thinking Demon earlier because it burned those crucifix like almost immediately back to back. So that would definitely make sense if we're looking at a demon. Okay, we need another hunt, and then... Yeah, I mean, it hunted within 60 seconds. I guess I didn't smudge it, but... Oh, no. Okay, so that should be both of our challenges there. We'll wait on this, and then we will get out of here. Perfect. Okay. And we did get the bone, right? Yes. I'm so glad when I actually remember to take a photo of the bone, because there's nothing worse than getting to this part and not remembering if you have it, and also not having a photo. Okay. All 3-star photos, demon, all challenges complete. Another perfect game down. Allegedly. Guess we don't know yet. Nice.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Wow, 2 demons already on the day. On Edgefield too. It's a fact. Alright. Oh. I wish that you could just click next and it would skip the same way, like instead of having to click skip then next. Okay. What should we do next? Let's maybe switch it up. Cause I feel like we've been having some pretty solid games. Let's do Bleasdale. That's a fun one. Switch it up a little bit. Okay. Usual loadout here. I should turn the fuse box visible on the map back on, especially for these bigger maps. Okay, we need a ghost photo, escape a hunt, and EMF reading. Not bad. Did you miss my sub? I'm unfollowing. I didn't get a notification of your sub. Yeah, it doesn't show that you subscribed anywhere on my activity feed. I was gonna say, did it actually go through? Because it's not in the activity feed anywhere, and then there wasn't a notification either. So, I don't know. Did it actually go through on your end? I see the little Prime sub thing by your name. That's it. I'm unfollowing. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah. I mean, I see the sub thing next to your name, but that sounds like user error. I think that was probably your own fault. You messed that up. Okay. I'm really hoping we have the fuse box just on this back porch here. Yes. That's the best one, in my opinion. Okay. Let's start. God, that motion sensor on the back porch gets me every time. Okay. Also, does anyone know, did they fix this? Can you still, like, hide behind here from the ghost, or have they fixed that where the ghost can make it around there? Still the same? Okay, cool. You hope the bug is the bone is bugged and I get a revenant. You're just being hateful now. Okay. Man, I'm getting hungry. I need some lunch. Anybody have any good lunches today? Okay. Oh, here we go. Love that. Okay, so now we just gotta locate our room. I forgot to eat. That's how I am most days for lunch. It'll be like 3 p.m. I was like, ooh, kinda forgot about that. Anybody have any guesses on this one? We won't do like an actual prediction, but anybody have any unofficial guesses for the ghost? Ooh, okay. We got some interactions and our temps are definitely low. So it looks like we're up here, but just in case, let's check the neighboring areas as well. Because sometimes it can be a little bit weird if it's like interacting through walls or if the temps are just dropped by proxy. But looks like we are clear to set up in here. So let's get it going. Start bringing all our gear in. Banshee, okay. Haven't had a Banshee in a minute. Those ones are always fun too if you can get the actual Banshee scream. I love that. Yokai, okay. Alright, let's get our crucie, and then what were our challenges again? Capture a photo. Okay, we got the EMF reading while we were gone. Okay, not too bad. Let's bring this up. Okay, what do I want to bring? Dots or UV? Let's bring dots because we do need a ghost photo. So if we can find out that we have dots evidence, that'd be super nice to try and get that. Okay. So we'll bring this in, check for orbs, get our crucifix down, and then hopefully... Minx, what's going on? With another raid. Appreciate it. Hope your day's going well. Good to see ya. Minx coming through with 2 raids this week. So everybody, W's in the chat for Minx. How'd the stream go for yourself today? What games were you playing today? Okay, let's get this on here. See if we get anything. Could set up another dots kind of closer on this front. Good, playing some Phas. Nice, right on. Yeah, we're finally back to our regular Phas streams today as well. So appreciate you stopping by, bringing the family with you. All right, let's see, we're at 45. Captain Narwhal, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. You guys are showing the love today. Oh, looks like maybe we moved. 66. Okay, our hallway's getting kind of cold. Not quite enough, so maybe it's just kind of wandering. Not getting like any interactions, so it could also be a shade potentially. Okay. Okay, let's run back down, grab a few more things. How were the rounds over there on Phas for you this morning? Were you doing no evidence or anything crazy like that, or just playing some standard games today? All right, let's get this in. Yeah, let's just get the rest of our evidences. I think we're probably fine without a smudge at this point still, but, you know, that's usually famous last words before something goes very poorly for me. So, yeah, hopefully we can get some evidences in here. So we got our UV, ghost writing book, and our spirit box. See if we can get something here. I don't know, this ghost is being very, very strange right now. I want to check. I don't know if it's still here. It feels like it left the room. It's still chilly, but... Oh, no, it definitely moved. Okay. So are we in the hallway now itself? What an awful room. Because this goes all the way, right? There's not like a portion that's no longer the room. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, let's shuffle all our stuff. We're just going to set up like at the front of the stairs. And go from there. So let's bring our ghost writing. Let's bring our EMF. And let's grab our dots. Get those moved over first. And then, yeah, just kind of quickly shuffle everything in here. Okay. Put that down. Throw our ghost writing here. I should get some motion sensors to kind of see like what part of the hallway it's roaming around in. Spirit box, camera, and our other camera. Let's go ahead and get this off now so we can double check for orbs. We didn't have orbs before, so I think we should be good, but just on the off chance that that wasn't actually our room earlier and that it's secretly been the hallway all along. Okay, we are going to grab our last thing. What did we still have in here? Just the UV, I think. Let's grab UV, and then we will run back to the van. Oh, we just got ghost writing. Okay, let's make sure it got interaction and a ghost writing photo. Let's do spirit box while we're here. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely Minx needs a shout out for that. Coming through with 2 raids in 1 week. Absolute legend. Not an Oni then. Did it do an airball event? I didn't see or hear one. Might have missed it. We're getting pretty close on freezing temps, so we'll keep an eye on that. But I think we'll head to the truck and grab a couple more items. Libby, what's going on? Good morning, afternoon. Oh no, it moved rooms. Yeah, so the it can still be an Oni. The only 2 that can't move rooms is the Banshee and the Goryo. Yeah, and we're pretty certain it was that front room, so it would have had to move. We did get our ghost writing, which eliminates both of those anyway. I think it could be a shade, honestly. Got 25 minutes before afternoon. Well, it's 12:36 where I'm located, so it's already past noon here. So I don't know. That's up for debate. Okay, let's get this camera feed pulled up. I don't know if it could still be a shade or not. Okay, let's get... Oh, did I move my crucifix there? I don't think I did. Let's grab another crucifix. What do we need for challenges? Ghost photo and escape a hunt. Okay. So we've got our salt and another cruci. And then we'll bring in incense. So we'll set this up so we can check for UV. I thought Oni can't move unless forced by monkey paw. You're the pro, not me. I'm definitely not a pro by any means, but I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's the Banshee and the Goryo are the only 2 that can't move rooms. So that's another thing. I know you said you've been struggling to get the Goryos. Where is it? I didn't even see where it was. Okay, still no freezing temps, so I think we're probably good. What's going on? Is it Majin? How do you... I don't know if that's how you pronounce that right. Okay. I do want to get a motion sensor as well, but I think we're probably in the clear on freezing temps at this point. That doesn't count. That's why I said ish. All right, fair enough. I'll let it slide. Okay, can we see? Oh, okay. Just walk through the salt as soon as I walked away, which is a little strange. How many photos do we need? Okay, there's another 3. Okay, let's go and get a motion sensor. Maybe some firelights. We could use that to kind of test for a possible shade. Very strange that we're not getting any other evidences on this. I don't think we're gonna get freezing temps. Maybe it's an EMF 5, so maybe we can get an EMF 5 reading on a firelight. If it'll let me grab them. How are the ghosties doing? Doing well so far today. We've had some strange ones. We've had 2 demons and either 2 or 3 wraiths already today. So a little bit of some strange games, but going well so far. Feel like I'm finally shaking the rust off, getting back in the swing of things on it. End of the hall to the left. Oh, is that where it evented, was down there? Oh, I missed it earlier, but August, thank you for the GGs on TikTok. The TikTok gifts, for some reason, are not always great about giving me notifications. So, sorry if I ever miss anything on TikTok. Just let me know. Sarah, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing good. Okay, let's see. So, we're not getting... Oh, okay. Just turn the breaker off. This is a weird ghost. There's our EMF 5. Okay. Perfect. Oh, it's going crazy now. Okay, we do need to leave a ghost photo. Spirit shade myling. Can't be a shade anymore because it just interacted with both of those while we're in here. Okay, so let's get our headlamp back on. And let's head downstairs. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna go grab my crucifix that I left in the bathroom. I'm gonna go pull that. But I think what we'll probably do is we'll just kind of set ourselves up downstairs. Set up some salt and a crucifix so it can't spawn on us. Did I already move this crucifix? Guys, I think I'm tweaking on the cruci. Where on earth did I put that second one? Is it just like blending into the carpet or something? Here's one. What? I'm losing it, guys. I don't know what's going on. It's alright. We will, we'll just grab this one here. We also need our camera for the ghost photo. Oh. Oh my gosh, and it's a crawler and I can't see anything. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. I think I got it. No way it reached me. I'm gonna guess a spirit. Could be a myling, but gosh, that's so annoying. Oh man, that's a tough one. I was going to get all set up down there and caught me off guard. Okay. All right, close to a perfect game. We didn't survive and we didn't get our last photo we needed, but we were pretty close. I'm doing well, Sarah. Thanks for asking. Just hanging out, having a good time with everybody. Also, if you guys are watching on TikTok and enjoying the stream so far, you want to be able to see the full screen gameplay as well as longer streams, I am live also on Twitch right now. Username's right below or in the bio. But whichever you guys prefer watching on and prefer to hang out on, I appreciate the support either way. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm doing well. Our games are going pretty well today, so excited about that. But yeah, we're grooving. Okay, so we're still doing custom nightmare. I think let's just stick with that. That's been going well for us today. We could bump it up to insanity, or if we want to get real crazy, we could go for some no evidence games, but I'm a little rusty on the no evidence. Let's do a fun little Tanglewood, mix it up with a small map. All right. Our normal setup here, and we need prevent with a cruci, escape the ghost, and cleanse the area. Not bad at all. Okay. Oh, forgot to grab a headlamp. Gracie, what's going on? Appreciate the follow on Twitch. Thanks for coming on over from TikTok. Really appreciate it. You guys have been crushing it on Twitch lately. TikTok as well, but Twitch is has been going really well. Even with my little month hiatus that I had to take for work. Really appreciate all the love and continued support even in my absence. So thank you to everybody that has stuck along with me. All right, let's try and get the power on before we get too sidetracked. Okay, we're in the basement with the power. Got the bone knocked out though, so all we gotta do is find the ghost room now. Doesn't look like it's down here. Let's see, 56. Maybe living room or I didn't really check the garage temps. Let's do that real quick. Gloria, thank you for all the likes and all the support over on TikTok. Really appreciate it. Okay, I'm thinking maybe this room here. That lamp is on. Okay. Okay, got an interaction photo there. Okay, so this is our room. Well, but the temps are still so high. I'm wondering if maybe it's not this room. It's somewhere that the ghost can interact through the walls. So let's check the nursery again. Because I thought I just heard some interactions back here. Yeah, okay. There we go. Glad I checked that. So now we can run back out, start bringing everything in. Had to come back over here. Says I have to be a follower to comment still. On Twitch, it's not letting you comment? Even after following? Let me check on that. Oh, I think that there might be a rule of like you have to follow for 10 minutes before you're allowed to comment. I think it's just kind of an auto spam filter on Twitch. That way somebody can't just like follow and then immediately start sending a bunch of messages. They have to be following for I think like 10 minutes or something like that. So should update in just a second for you. All right, let's get our cruci. Let's get our UV because it was interacting with some doors. And then our camera to check for orbs. Nerdy Awkward Turtles, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Really appreciate it. You guys are going crazy on Twitch. We just hit, is it 129 or 130, I think? Appreciate all the love today, guys. You guys are really showing up. First Phasmophobia stream we've had in quite a while, so appreciate it. All right, we got our UV. And let's see, what else? Let me guess, it's gonna be freezing temps and it's probably gonna be another demon. Let's see. So we got UV, and we'll keep loading in. So I think we need. It's been 84 years. It feels like that. Yeah, totally agree. It feels like it's been 84 years. Okay. So we'll get these last couple of things brought in here. Still can't place that on the ceiling. We'll just place it here, I guess. Be good enough. What difficulty are you playing on? Oh, there we go. There's our dots. Yeah, we're playing a custom nightmare difficulty. Okay, can't be a Goryo. Need to get a ghost photo while it's walking through here so much. So we can test for Phantom, and then that'll be it. But yeah, we're doing a custom version of Nightmare. So 2 evidences, but no hiding spots. I think only 1 second grace period and some other things like that. So basically just Nightmare, but a couple things to make it a little more difficult. Okay, don't need to have that in my hands. Of course, now it's not gonna want to walk through the dots for me. I do kind of want to go get a smudge, but every time I like go to leave when I'm waiting for a dots photo is when the ghost decides to walk through the dots. See if I can fake it out. No? Okay. All right. Let me just run out here, grab a couple more things, and then we can set up a little bit more. Okay, so we want an incense. We need an igniter. Let's get some salt, and then we need cleanse the area, escape a hunt. Those are one and the same. And prevent with a crucifix. So that's not bad. We could get another dots. I think for right now, though, let's just get a firelight for more interactions. Okay, we do have another UV photo. Get some salt laid down here. Gosh, it's so hard when it starts throwing the blocks to actually be able to tell which ones it is. It just... Okay, no. So, Banshee or a Phantom. So... gonna try to get a ghost photo to confirm or deny a Phantom, but we could also go for a Banshee Scream on the parabolic if we want to try that. Alright, gonna toss this stuff in. We'll grab a parabolic, and then what else should we get? Could get another crucifix. Okay, let's get parabolic. We get a crucifix. We can put it in the hallway just to make sure we have plenty of area covered since we need that for a challenge. And then we'll grab another smudge stick to have. Okay, so I'm going to put this here just because we do need to burn a crucifix. So that'll kind of expand our chances of getting that. Okay, I got the parabolic, and then I've got the camera in my next slot, so I can quickly switch over to get a photo if we need to. Okay. Oh, that's bizarre. Man, it's really touching that door a lot now. Okay. I'm confusing myself today watching you play Ghosty and Vexy play Fort. Has he been switching over to a lot of Fortnite lately? No, you were saying the other day he was playing like some ranked stuff over there. Is he branching out from some Phas just to keep it fresh? He's been on the grind with Phasmophobia, doing like 7-day streams and stuff. Okay, we need 2 more photos. Got an airball event. Should I get the other dots just to have like it going the opposite way? I don't know if that's gonna. I mean, I feel like it's either gonna be in the dots or it's not. He's in the TikTok Fortnite ranks for the first time, so he's playing it all week. Oh, wow. Oh, he started with 4 years ago. Didn't know that. That's awesome. Fortnite's one of those ones I've enjoyed it. I've just never gotten like super into playing it. I've also just kind of gotten away from FPS shooters a bit. Ooh, I hated that. I used to be big on FPS shooters. I've put probably hundreds of hours into Call of Duty and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's gotten a little tiring for me. It's not quite as fun as it used to be, in my opinion. Because a lot of times when I'm playing games and stuff, I want to just kind of more hang out or play relaxing games. I don't want a game that I'm gonna get even more competitive with. All right, we're gonna put a motion sensor and our other dots down. Only reason I'm playing Phas is because the new season of Fort. Oh. Like you're playing Phasmophobia because you don't like the new season of Fortnite, or what do you mean? Did it move to the hallway now? No! Every time. Okay, we want this in slot 1, this in slot 2. Guys, this feels like I'm trolling. It's so perfectly timed. Alright, I'm not taking it off now. Bruh. New season sucks. Thankfully, it's a mini season. Oh, really? Everybody, man, TikTok and Twitch, everybody's saying they hate it. What did they change? I haven't seen like what the new season was. Normally I see or like at least kind of keep up with like all the game updates and stuff, but I haven't seen what the new season's all about yet. Is it like a crazy change or just like added some dumb stuff, or it's a Star Wars mini season, hate the guns. Oh, is it just like blasters and like Star Wars guns? Only plus is it's unlimited ammo. Interesting. That'd be nice, but also like kind of irritating that just everybody has unlimited ammo. What evidence we got so far? We have dots and UV. And we're playing on Nightmare. So those are the only 2 we're gonna get. So we've eliminated a Goryo. Now we're waiting to either get a photo for a Phantom or Parabolic Banshee Scream. So those are our last 2 we gotta figure out. For the first time ever, they vaulted ammo boxes. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not surprised that a lot of people aren't loving it. Those are some very interesting changes that they decided to make there. You play Lego Fortnite? That's honestly like the Lego Fortnite stuff is more of what seemed interesting to me. Did that sound like a door slam? That was kind of weird. They only have laser blasters, no actual pew-pews. Interesting. Hasn't evented a whole lot. It's done a few events, but yeah, we're just waiting to get these, try and knock out these last couple tests to eliminate these last 2 ghosts. This ghost is being super chill though. which is really annoying. We have not gotten it to burn a crucifix at all yet. Come on, give me some dots. I'm so ready to switch. Ready to go. I went from COD to 4 to Phas. I've learned to let go of rage playing with sweats and cheats. That's honestly what kind of became my same problem. Okay, I think that confirms our phantom, but that was also a very weird photo because it like kind of phased through me. Okay, escape a hunt and cleanse the area are all we need to do. So let's leave our camera. Let's grab our other incense and let's grab our cruci and head to the kitchen. Okay. So now we can sit in here for a quick loop and then get out of here. I guess I forgot we need a hunt regardless. So we could have just done that to confirm phantom. But yeah, the like all the sweats and cheats and everything is kind of what part of what made me stop enjoying FPS games as much as well. I don't know. It just like I enjoyed the competitiveness. I'm a very competitive person. So I mean I was locked in on Call of Duty. I used to grind like Rebirth Island ranked. Was a huge Warzone fan for years. Yeah, and then I've just kind of gotten tired of it. So like I play a lot of just like non-competitive games now. So a lot of Phas. I've been playing like a weird amount of Minecraft. It's been years since I've played that, but I've got some friends that we've started a server and we've put some grinding into. Gramps, thank you for all the roses. Really appreciate that. Gracie and Gramps, you guys are going crazy with the gifts. Yeah, that's a phantom. Let's see. I guess I'll just run back here and see if that counts as cleansing the area. Got it. All right. That should be everything. Okay. Let me jump out here and then I can catch up on chat. You guys are going crazy. All right, another perfect game in the books. It said I gave you 2 chances and no more. LOL. Dots for picture. Yeah, I missed those 2 and then it just refused to do it for so long. Walk around with EMF in your hand. If you get EMF 2 around you, it's a phantom. Yeah, I do that every now and then for a test. Primarily more if we're just doing like no evidence or something like that where we need to do a lot of 0 evidence tests. But since we already had it to Banshee and Phantom, those ones are pretty simple ones to eliminate. I should have just done the hunt sooner though. I forgot that we needed that because Phantoms are very easy to tell on a hunt. Yeah, okay, nice. Another perfect game knockdown. But yeah, Gracie and Gramps, thank you guys so much for all the love on TikTok here. All the gifts and stuff, really appreciate it. Also, everybody that's watching here on TikTok, if you're enjoying the stream, want to be able to see the full screen gameplay, as well as I do longer streams typically on Twitch. My username is below or on my TikTok bio, but if you prefer watching on TikTok, I appreciate your support on either platform. Let's see. What are your custom settings? Yeah, Minx. So for this one, it's a custom nightmare because it gets us from a 4x multiplier up to a 5.19. So I can kind of go through this quick, or if you want to screenshot that, you can. So starting sanity is 100. All this is pretty much the same. But then we have roaming frequency on high, changing favorite rooms is high, Activity and event frequency set to low. 1 second grace period, high hunt durations. There's our 2 evidence. And then, let's see, 0 setup time. We have fog as our weather. Lots of doors open, 0 hiding places, no sanity monitor, no activity monitor, and no fuse box visible on the map. So those are all of our custom settings for Nightmare. And then if you guys are interested, I do also have a 0 sanity custom built here for a 10.5x. If you guys are interested in that, can also screenshot that here. I'll just kind of go through each one slowly, let you take a look. So yeah, that's the player screen. Here's the ghost settings. And then here are the contract settings. So that's my 0 evidence setup, which has always been kind of a nice one. I do know a lot of people play 0 evidence at like a 12x or a little higher. But this is just kind of what's always been a nice in between for me without having some crazy settings like Apocalypse 3. And then we do also have this very fun one that I've shown some people on stream before. This is just a fun 0 points game that you're meant to play with like just all your friends. It's always nice if you've been playing for a few hours and people are starting to get kind of bored of it or tired of the game. This is just like max sprint, max speed for the ghost and the players. And we don't even play where the goal is to identify the ghost. It is just last man standing. So you just play and you run around. All 7 cursed items are on the map. So you just use those and start cursed hunts and try and hide. And it, yeah, we just play till it's last person left alive. Yeah, that's always a fun one too. Okay, let's see. So we'll do a couple more Nightmare games. Let's see. We haven't done Woodwind in a while. Let's do that again.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Alright. Gotta open the vent in here. It's getting toasty in my office.
To a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
Shoo. I'm cooking in here, guys. Alright. So, we will do our usual start, but since we're on Woodwind, let's check for orbs first. We were actually lucky enough to get it from the van earlier today. Alright. Nope, don't need that yet. And we need cleanse the area, prevent a hunt, and get it on parabolic. Not bad. Let's grab that as well. Alright. And we're off. Okay, so first thing, we just want to get the generator turned on. Kind of quickly look around for the bone as we work over here. Okay, don't see the bone here. Temps look normal. Then we'll just kind of work around in like a circle around the map. Looking for the bone and looking for the room. Okay, nothing yet. Looks like potentially some interactions there, which could be coming from one of these tents. Maybe blue tent. Doors open here as well. That book looks out of place. Oh, there's our bone. Nice. Okay. Okay, it's a little chilly in front of these tents, so it might be this area here. Let's check picnic tables. Kinda chilly. Gosh, I hate when it's just like one of these open areas. It's so difficult to actually like tell where it is. Okay. So we are at least near the campfire. See, this is what's tricky because the campfire, like, I mean, it's kind of like half of this map could technically be in reach. So for the time being, I'm just going to set up essentially right here in the front. Kind of wait for the ghost to come towards us if we need it to. Okay, so let's grab 2 crucifix, and then let's grab a motion sensor. So we're gonna put one of these just as close as we can so it covers us when we first enter. Ooh, I hate that. And then yeah, I guess we'll do our second one over here. Let's put a motion sensor here. Turn that off. This is a pretty interactive ghost. It seems like it's already doing quite a bit, which could be good, could be bad. So we'll see. Let's maybe put it up on this. I think that should reach to, like, yeah, just to the edge there. We'll throw our book here. Just toss our UV down for now. Okay. Let's see, what else should we set up? Let's get our salt for UV testing, spirit box, and then I'm actually gonna get another dots and point it kind of the opposite direction. Or maybe I could set it up like over here to point back towards us. That gets us a nice little cross area. Okay, turn the breaker off so it can't be a djinn. I'm not even entirely sure where it is though. That's gonna be our big problem. Okay, 57. So it looks like it's moved, which would be very helpful to at least like kind of. Okay, so we're picnic tables. Okay. Well, that is a lot better to know because that's at least a bit more of a defined area here. So that'll be a little bit simpler for us. Let's actually move this higher. Okay, there we go. Let's grab our UV and let's get our EMF because I thought I heard it potentially touch a tent door. Let's close these also so that we know if it does interact. We'll see it there. Okay. Got an interaction over here. Not sure what it was with exactly. It's alright. Alright, we're gonna toss our UV here and go get some more stuff. Okay. Let's get both of our salts and then let's get a incense just in case. Sounds great, Medusa. Alright, get these all lined up here. And then I'm going to move the UV over here as well. And then we'll do our other salt here. Oh, it did walk through that salt. Okay. Okay, no UV there. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that just in case we just didn't get a UV on that one there. And then let's shuffle some of our other stuff over here as well. Need a spirit box. What do you guys think? Any guesses yet? We don't really have much going for us yet. This ghost is being stingy on the evidence. Okay. Oh, that should have stopped there. I thought I clicked it. That'll be good enough. Okay. Let's toss. Oh. Where's my camera when I need it? Okay. Vented on us there. Let's maybe put this back here. Maybe it's moving around here more. This ghost is not giving us anything to go off of. Close on temps. So we'll keep checking that. Let's bring our camera in just to double check for orbs. We do have orbs. Okay, huge. Super good. Okay. So we have orbs, and that's it so far, which is not great. Okay, we need it on parabolic, prevent a hunt, and cleanse the area. So let's bring parabolic. Let's bring a couple firelights as well for some interactions, as well as a little bit of an Onryo test. Okay, just walk through this one. Still no UV, so I think we're probably not going to have any UV on this one. Okay, did just hear it interact with the door, so let's go check that. Okay. Okay, walk through our other salts. EMF 5, perfect. Okay, got an airball event as well. We don't need a ghost photo, which will be helpful. Okay, let's go ahead and smudge it. Oh boy, doubled back on me. Uh-oh, I might be dead here. No way! Oh, Raiju, that would make sense. Didn't seem like it's speeding up much there, but I didn't see a shapeshift. And Obake has forced UV, so it's gotta be a Raiju. Unfortunate turn of events there.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for
Man,
you.
that's a tough one. Not much you can do there. Doubled back on me. I only had one smudge stick. Alright guys, I'm going to run to the restroom and get some AC going. It is like 100 degrees in my office right now. But while I'm gone, drop a comment below what map you want me to play next. Let's do small or medium. We're not going to do large maps because we're coming towards the end of our stream here in 45 minutes. But go ahead and drop all your map requests below, and I will be back in just a moment. All right, we are back. Okay, so let's see. I got Grafton Farmhouse. I got Willow. And we got ourselves a nice little afternoon pick-me-up. I've been easing off the energy drinks a little bit because I know you guys give me a lot of grief for it, but I didn't even finish my coffee today, so we're gonna do this. Okay. So let's see, what should we do? Grafton or Willow? Where even is Grafton? Yeah, we haven't done Grafton in a while, so we'll do Grafton and then we'll do Willow right after this game. Okay, let's jump on. Let me make sure I'm still on the right setting. Yep. All right, here we go.
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
Got time for probably 2 more games before we end today at 2 p.m. Central time, that is, if you're somewhere else. But yeah, we will knock out a little Grafton, a little Willow, and then see where we're at. I did too much Grafton with the Easter event. Libby, did you ever end up getting that that 3rd tier trophy for the Easter event? I know you were trying to grind that one pretty hard, but that one was insane, what they required to unlock that. Yeah, Grafton's never been one of my favorites, but it's not too bad. Okay. Okay, let's check this back corner for fuse box. And no fuse box, no bone either. Okay, let's head. Oh, just heard something get interacted with. Okay, bottle. So, is this our ghost room? Potentially. Temps are a little chilly. But we'll come back once we have the power on and we know for sure. Okay, I think it can sometimes be here, but it's almost always like this back corner closet. Okay, get this on and then we can look for the bone a little bit better. Let's see. Check the bathtub. Nothing there. Where else can the fuse box be? Oh wait, we have that. No, that's the old Bleasdale farmhouse that I'm thinking of. Is it like an outside one? I always get the fuse box locations here mixed up with the options on the old Grafton. Is there an upstairs in this back closet? That's the last one. Right? I think. Yep, okay. There we go. So see if we can find the bone real quick. That'll give the ghost room some more time to cool down, but I'm fairly certain it's gonna be that dining room or maybe like the front lobby, like entryway. But yeah, let's see what we get. Would love to get the bone out of the way early so that we can just focus on the ghost. It's kind of weird that that's down there. Check the sink. Okay, last bedroom upstairs. Let's get a light on. Not seeing it. Okay, so it must have been somewhere downstairs. Oh, that's tricky. All right, bone is secured. So let's keep going. So our room downstairs should be cooled down enough to confirm by now. 57. Okay, that doesn't seem like it. So maybe kitchen and it was within the area. Okay, temps are not really telling us a whole lot right now. Let's check maybe this back room. What? Am I missing something? I mean, it interacted up there, so it's got to be somewhere at least somewhat close. Could be a wandering ghost. I mean, it's a little bit colder, but like not nearly enough. Okay, let's check in here and check this back room a little bit again. That's super bizarre. Okay. Well, we'll just start kind of loading into this front. Okay, no. It's dropping in here. This is it. Okay. So it looks like we are in the entryway, which is super easy for loading in our gear. Got the bone, got 2 interaction photos. So we need it on parabolic and we need to repel the ghost. So not bad at all. You think second story staircase was 40s? Okay. I'll check that again. I don't know if I've never had a staircase one. I don't know if that counts as its own room. But that could have also just been since it's that front entry room, might just also be cold. But yeah, I'll double check the staircase. We do have orbs. Okay. Which is great news. So that way we will know immediately if it chooses to change rooms. Let's move this a little bit further into this corner. Okay. Alright, let's see where our temps are at now. 45, there we go. Yeah, okay, so stairs are a part of this room, which makes sense. Man, this thing is throwing bottles all over the place. Alright, so let's start setting up. We got our 2 crucifix in there so far. We do need to get it on parabolic, but let's go ahead and get all of our evidences set. So we'll grab ghost writing, dots, and UV. Then we'll grab some salt. Oh, sorry, not UV. Spirit box. Then we can, yeah, grab some salt for our UV testing. And yeah, go from there.
Killing.
Okay, immediately spirit box. Let's toss this here just in case it is an EMF 5 and then check our temps again. Doesn't look like we're probably gonna get freezing temps based on how warm it still is this far into the rounds. But we'll always just keep an eye on it. Okay, let's get our UV, salt, and then go ahead and grab a smudge stick just in case this is a ghost that hunts early or an aggressive ghost. And then yeah, we'll just set this up kind of here in the middle. I don't want it to be under that because sometimes that messes up photos if it's got something overlapping. Okay, no UV on that first one, but we'll keep an eye. Sometimes doesn't show up on every single one, so we'll leave this kind of pointed at these guys just in case. Let's see, where's our temps at? 41. Okay, so a couple last things. We need our parabolic for a challenge, and then we can also get a couple firelights for interactions as well as an Onryo test. So let's make sure our timer is ready to go. If we need to run that for the Onryo. Set this up in the middle of our EMF readers. Is there a radio back here? Okay, sure is. Let's check that real quick for EMF. Okay, just EMF 2. Okay, still no UV there. So we can probably eliminate that. No ghost writing. EMF 3 on that. Gonna start a timer real quick on this firelight. Okay. So, let's see. We need to detect it with parabolic. And repel. So, not bad. So, looks like we're not going to get any UV. Let's step outside real quick. See what we got. So we know it's not a wraith. Oh, we did have orbs. So let me put that on. So we're down to Onryo, Yokai, and Mare. Okay. There's our second firelight going out. See if we can get on parabolic, and then we can also wait on the firelight. Could do a quick little Mare test. Okay. A lot just happened there at the same time. So, not an on-rail because it hunted before that third one went out. I turned the light on, and it instantly went out, but it also was because it immediately tried to hunt when I turned the light on. So a little bit of a strange one there. I don't know if we can confirm a Mare with that. It was like an immediately turned it back off, but it was the hunt that turned it off. Not the ghost actually interacting with the light. So a little bit of a tricky one there. So we'll do some more tests. Took that light switch personally. Yeah, definitely. So it might be a Mare. Let's see if we can get it to do it again. Oh, the power's off now. Okay. Let's run and get our power turned back on. And then, yeah, we'll see if we can get the Mare to turn the light switch off. I always forget with mares. Is it that they're more likely to hunt with the lights on, or they're less likely? That's the part I can never remember on that. Okay. Let's see if we get anything there. Or see if it leaves the room. Gosh, mares are the worst ones to have to deal with. Let's see. We'll grab a couple more motion sensors just to see if it leaves the room when the lights are on. But I think more than likely we'll just have to wait and test it during a hunt. Do a yokai test. Let's see. Yeah, so we can do like a test. I always hate having to do the yokai test just because it can be a little finicky on getting it to actually work. Okay, we'll put one here. Okay, I think that covers all of our exits to the room. Actually, let's put this one back in the middle, and then let's put one in the center of the room. Okay, so now we can grab our smudge sticks. And, okay, airball event. Okay, turn the breaker off again. Oh, it tried to hunt, but yeah, it also turned the breaker off because the hunt doesn't turn the breaker off. Mares can't turn the lights on. Yeah, that's correct. It hasn't turned any lights on yet, though. So let's see. We got all our motion sensors set up so we can hopefully we can get it to try and leave the room when we turn the light on. See if it'll try and run off to a darker room. No motion sensors are going off, so it might not actually even be here to begin with right now. Spam our walkie and see if that causes a hunt, because that could be a yokai. Let's see. Can't tell. Oh. Hey there, bud. Okay. Did turn the light off with the events, but is this motion sensor going off back here? Temps are going up a little bit, so I don't know. It kind of feels like it's probably a mare, but we're gonna need to do a test, or we're gonna need to do a hunt either way for our last challenge, so we can kind of do a yokai test. Okay, I will say the temps are like slowly going up a little bit. Okay, let's start our timer. Yeah, I feel like it could hear me. Okay, we got our last challenge. I think it's a mare. What do you guys think? Anybody disagree? Anybody think that it is still a yokai? Seemed pretty mare-ish to me. But mare, honestly, mare might be like my least favorite ghost to get. It's just always a pain to try to eliminate that one. Especially if we don't have all three evidences, obviously. There we go. Another perfect game. Feels like mare with how much it messed with the lights. Yeah. It like kind of did that mare ability where it could instantly flick the light back off. I just wasn't sure because it was also trying to hunt. So I didn't know if that technically counted as the mare ability. But yeah, we got it knocked out. It was kind of weird. It didn't like, well, okay, I will say it didn't like fully change rooms yet, or at least the temperatures didn't change, but it was like interacting in other rooms, and then it started a hunt all the way from the kitchen because I had like all those front lights on, so managed to kind of suss that out. Yokais are also awful ones to try and figure out, just because like the distance with the hearing thing can be so like finicky or just like not consistent. Okay, probably gonna be our last game of the day, so we're gonna kick it off here on Willow for our last one. Let's go ahead and do another prediction on Twitch. If you guys are watching on TikTok and you want to partake in the predictions, see full screen gameplay, and typically I'm also streaming longer over on Twitch. Today we're keeping TikTok up the whole time, but yeah, typically we have longer streams over there as well. Username's right below or in the bio. Medusa, let's do like 5 ghosts like we have in the past. Like 4 or 5 ghosts. Yeah, do 4 ghosts and then do just a none of the above option. So let's do Wraith and Demon because we've had a lot of those today. And then let's see, what else should we throw in there? Let's do Demon, Wraith, throw a Phantom in there, and then a Revenant, just because you always have to have a Revenant as an option. So if you want to do those 4, and then we'll run that prediction for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll get this last game kicked off. So we need to detect with a motion sensor, repel with incense, and get it to blow out a firelight. So not bad, not bad. Yeah, so we'll need to do at least 1 hunt, but that's not a problem on Willow since we have to, or since we have the dining room to loop around. I guess not the dining room, the island. All right, that prediction is live on Twitch right now. If you guys want to cast your votes, try and earn some channel points, which you can redeem for banning items during my games or choosing the maps, all kinds of fun things like that. Yeah, and I'll just kind of shuffle a bunch of our gear to the front door until that prediction is finished up. So you guys got like a minute or 2 left to get your votes in. I'm seeing a lot of votes on none of the above, which is always a safe bet, but you never know. All right, we'll toss this on here. Also, let me know in the chat, how many of you guys did the Easter event? Did you like the Easter event? And was anyone crazy enough to like actually go for the tier 3 trophy? I know that like the amount of time that it would take to like actually get it was something insane. So yeah, I don't think I've talked with anyone yet that has actually managed to get that tier 3 trophy. All right. Okay, we go ahead and get our last 2 salts. Get this. And then we'll just come back for our smudges. Nolan, you did end up getting the tier 3 one. I wasn't sure if you managed to finish it. I know you were super close with like 2 days left on the clock. All right, looks like submissions are closed on the predictions. So we'll grab our smudge sticks and kick it off. Looks like all the votes are just on none of the above, so fingers crossed for you guys. Oh, I want that back. Okay, grab our usual items here. And here we go. Just a quick glance through here in case the bone's here. And then, okay, let's try and find the power. It was 2 minutes. Was that too short? No, that was perfect. I usually do, for predictions, I just do 2 minutes. Sometimes I'll do like a 5-minute one if I'm like going to get a drink or stepping away for a minute. But otherwise, I usually just do the 2 minutes. Oh, we already got interaction in here. Get a dirty water photo. EMF 3 on this. Okay. So we got our room right off the bat. So let's go and try the bone real quick. What did I just say? Did I say go and find the bone? Go and try the... I don't know what I even said. Words are starting to blend together. That's where we're at today on the stream. Okay, don't see it here. So we go check the basement real quick. And that should be... Why is that teddy bear there? That is not normally there. Don't like that. Okay. We'll run down here, see if we can find the bone. I wanna try and get that knocked out before we start getting too set up. Because there's nothing I hate more than trying to find the bone at the end when you're like, no crucifix left and no smudge sticks. Okay, I must have missed it somewhere. Did you guys see it anywhere? Wonder if it's in like, oh, yeah. I was gonna say, I wonder if it's behind the bathroom door, because that happens to me all the time. Okay. Alright, let's start setting up. Okay, we will get a cruci to start. Let's get our ghost writing book down, and then we'll grab our camera for orbs. Get those set up. Oh, already see the orbs from here. EMF 3 still. Oh. Okay, get our crucifix, ghost writing. Need to grab that UV for the door because it keeps interacting with that. We'll grab some salt and dots. Nothing there. We'll just toss this here so if it does interact with the door again, we can get that. Set up our salt and our dots. Oh, we can do dots on the ceiling in here now. I don't think you could before. Okay, we got a couple EMF 3s. God, I hate that sound. Okay. Ghost writing and orbs is what we've got. Okay, let's run outside, kind of take a quick glance at our notebook, see what we've got, and what we can eliminate so far. So, ghost writing, ghost orb, so Mare, Rev, or Thay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so there's still one possibility for the predictions. Otherwise, it's going to be none of the above. Back-to-back mares would be pretty crazy. Okay, let's grab this. Set some salt up. Ooh, some ramen. That sounds good. Okay. Get all this set up. I didn't turn that light on. Right? So that would mean no mare. You guys didn't see me turn the light on, right? I don't think I've touched that at all. So I think we can eliminate mare as well, which is so nice because as we were just talking about, those are such a pain to have to try to eliminate. What did it interact with now? This? Well, can't get UV anyway at this point. Okay, let's get our smudge sticks. Let's see, what else do we need to do for our challenges? So we need 2 more photos. We need to get it on a motion sensor. I hated that. Need to get it on a motion sensor, which I don't know how we haven't. Guess we'll just put this right in here. Okay. Motion sensor, repel, and get it to blow out a firelight. It hasn't blown that firelight out either. Did it change rooms? I just heard it walk through the salt in the kitchen. No? Wait. Why am I hearing footsteps? Okay, walk through that one there. Super strange. Okay, I'm just gonna toss this stuff here. Okay, there's the motion sensor. Did it, let's check our orbs. Orbs are still in here. It's just being a total jerk and just walking through all of my salt. Okay, that's fine. We need two more photos, so we'll just knock those out. Photos are done. Still need to blow out a firelight. So I'm gonna go grab. Oh, that was weird. I'm gonna go grab a couple more firelights. And we can just set those up around the table so we can eliminate those for sure. Okay. Let's just grab all of these. That should be the last thing we need. Blow out a firelight and then repel. Cool. Okay. The ghost is confused. Yeah, I think the ghost and me both are just not sure what it's up to right now. So strange that it hasn't blown that firelight out, but it's been walking around and interacting so much in here. I'm gonna put this last one still in the ghost room in case it's more active in there. There we go. Okay, got that. Okay, I don't need a spoon. There we go. Okay. So now we just need a hunt. And both of these ghosts should be decently easy to tell which it is. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Turning on the car alarm. Okay, we'll get this off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. So that's off. So now we just need to repel it. But this will be easy because Rev has obviously insane line of sight speed and Thays don't have any line of sight buildup. So this should be decently easy to finish this one up. Now I'm not saying a Rev is easy. But it's at least easy to identify. Getting away is going to be another fun thing. I'm going to go ahead and just double up my crucifix in the kitchen so it can spawn from the bathroom, but just can't spawn on top of us. And then let's go ahead and get the lights off. The firelights are probably going to stop my sanity from dropping so much, but at least it'll still drop somewhat since the lights are off. But yeah, we just need a hunt now. And here we go. Yep, it's a Rev. Oh no. Wait, I need to repel it though. I'm so scared to try and get it to chase me. No! Oh man. Okay, it's already done hunting. That's fine though. Okay, so it seems like it's in the garage now. Or at least wandering around in there quite a bit. Okay. I was trying to just like wait and catch it on the end of the hunt, so I wouldn't have to try and loop it for very long once I repel it, but especially since it walked through all my salt before it even had a chance to use it in a hunt. It's alright. Oh, that's a little frightening. Nothing like the ghost interacting right on top of you. Oh, we're live again. Oh, man. Oh my gosh, the second I touched that. Okay, we should be good now. What? It didn't consider it a chase? Come on. This is the stingiest rev. Alright. I'm doing this with all 3 incense. I'm not leaving a single one behind. So we're gonna grab this last one and try and get this last hunt. I don't understand. I mean, I guess I didn't wait for it to have line of sight, but it sped up the second it heard the walkie, so I thought that was considered chasing since it sensed me, but that's all right. One more go around and hopefully we can be done with this one. All right, come on, Mr. Rev. Which one is Mr. Potato in on this map? He's on this one too, right? Oh, we're live. Okay, let's break line of sight now. Okay, we got the challenge done. Woo! Nice. Get me out of here. Hey, it's not a good Phasmophobia stream unless we get at least 1 rev. Normally we get like 3 or 4. All right, let's see. All of our challenges. 3-star photos across the board, and Revenant is selected. Let's go. Nice little perfect rev game to wrap up the stream.
Welcome back.
Sweet.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Love to see it. All right. Sorry to those that guessed none of the above. You should have known. It's always a rev when we do a ghost prediction. Okay. Well, that is going to do it for today's stream, guys. Let's see. Let's get this switched over. Yeah. Today was a great stream, though. I appreciate everybody. Shout out to everybody that subscribed and followed here on Twitch, as well as shout out to everybody on TikTok, dropping gifts and follows and all the likes today. 7,000 likes over on TikTok, as well as a whole bunch of different gifts and stuff. So really appreciate all the support you guys showed today. This was a fun one. It was nice to get back to Phasmophobia. Haven't played it in like a month or so, so feel like I finally kind of shook the rust off a little bit, got a bunch of perfect games in for the day. Yeah, had a fun one. Glad you guys all came out. Shout out to Minx again for the raid, really appreciate it. But yeah, other than that, that's gonna do it for today. Now I am unfortunately off again on Friday this week. But we will be back Monday. I might try to sneak in like an extra stream at some point over the weekend if I'm able to, but I'll have to keep you guys posted on that. Updates on Discord, if that's going to be a thing. But otherwise, I will see you guys on Monday. We're gonna do our Minecraft Monday again this week, working on a pretty large build on a multiplayer server I've got with some friends. And then Wednesday next week we'll be back again with our usual Phasmophobia content. So appreciate everybody for hanging out. Hope you all had fun. I certainly did, and just appreciate you guys all hanging out for the day. So yeah, that's it for today. But thanks again, and enjoy the rest of your days.